The 8-4 Los Angeles Rams are traveling to take on the number one seed in the NFC, the 10-2 Arizona Cardinals in Glendale. So, Puma, I'm going to turn this over to you real quick. Who do you got winning this game?
Cardinals. I think they're going to sweep the series. They're the better football team. They're the best team in the NFC, and that's with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins being out for about a stretch of three games or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this defense. I like this offense that you got going on here. With James Conner kind of found the, I guess not really the fountain of youth, but really the fountain of not getting dinged up that much because I think he's leading the league in touchdowns at this point, and that's without Chase Edmonds there to really vulture anything. He's still on injured reserve with, I believe, Burge, correct me if I'm wrong, it was a high ankle sprain?
Yep.
Or was it a chest contusion of some sort?
It was an ankle. It was an ankle.
Okay. But, he's doing his thing. You got Rondell Moore, the rookie wide receiver for the Cardinals. He's had flashes from time. There's enough complementary pieces here. Kingsbury has really kind of found his form as a head coach. This time last year I was burying him for really bad clock management, bad red zone management, and they really seemed around the corner. On the other side of the football, you have the Rams trying to build a team as if it's fantasy mode on Madden, and it doesn't seem to be working against teams with winning records. And I get it, Matt Stafford's been dinged up with a shoulder elbow injury type of situation, but for all of the things and draft picks that you had to give up to get Stafford in there and to get Von Miller, and you had to pay above the veteran minimum to get Odell Beckham Jr. there. I mean, you really haven't seen a whole lot of dividends for a team that was already penciled into going to the Super Bowl and having a home game as the Super Bowl, home team. So I'm not really buying it. I think this is going to be another loss against a team with the winning record, and I got the Arizona Cardinals here. I don't have the spread in front of me, whatever it is. I think it's probably 3.5, 2 points.
Yep.
I'll lay the 2 points with the Cardinals.
Yeah, Puma, I'm with you. You and I were kind of big on the Cardinals early last year. We liked what they were doing down there, and then they kind of faltered down the stretch. I think the complete opposite has happened this year. Obviously, the Cardinals were without Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins for 3 games, and they came out and they won 2 of the 3. I think that speaks to what Cliff Kingsbury is doing down there with that team. James Conner, again, touchdown leader. I don't know if you guys saw that catch he made, the other night. Unbelievable. It seems everything is clicking for them, and they control their own destiny with winning the 1 seed in the NFC. On the other side, the Rams have been a shell of themselves. They made the moves to sign Odell Beckham and trade for Von Miller, and they've been incredibly inconsistent since that has happened. This is kind of a low-key big matchup for the LA Rams. Give me the Cardinals here. I think they're going to take care of their business. I was big on the Rams in the preseason. They were my Super Bowl pick out of the NFC this year. They've kind of let me down. Matthew Stafford has had himself some really bad games, for the Rams this year. With interceptions, costly turnovers. This game pretty much is them fighting to stay alive in the division hunt. If they lose this game, the Cardinals are going to kind of run away with the division down there. Give me the Cardinals laying the 2 points. I'm with you, Puma. I like what they're doing down there. Let's go with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals as well. I've been I don't know why, I just didn't want to buy into the Cardinals. There's something about them that I just don't like, and I really have no more excuses, no more reasons not to like them. Cliff Kingsbury's doing a hell of a job. He was my coach of the year candidate until Belichick won it last night. I think he is really showing you he has some good coaching chops, because when Kyler Murray went out for 3 weeks, they went 2-1 in that stretch, and that was absolutely key, and just speaks to the coaching that he's done with that team. So give me the Cardinals. The big question I want to pose to you guys is, if you want to guess as well for the NFC, who's going to end up with the number 1 seed? If you have to guess right now, would it be the Cardinals, the Packers, or the Bucks, and those three really seem to be the main key players for the number one seed. And just to give you the remaining schedule for the Cardinals as well, I've got the Rams on Monday night, got the Lions, which should be a win, the Colts on Christmas Day, the Cowboys on January 2nd, and then the Seahawks on January 9th to close out the season. So besides that Lions game, there seems to be some fairly interesting games coming down the stretch for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, I if I'm going to guess right now, just looking at the schedule, I really believe that the Packers are going to take care of their business and lock that up. Looking at that Cardinals schedule, it's hard for me to see them not drop one of those games, and to finish a 15-2 season in the 17-game schedule. The Packers are playing the Bears, the Ravens, the Browns, the Vikings, and the Lions. I think there's a strong possibility that Packers team can win out the next 5 games. Like we talked about, the Ravens are faltering. The Bears are the Bears. The Browns are a mess. The Vikings, just lost to the Lions on the last second play, and then they play the Lions the last week of the season. So if I'm going to pick right now, I'm going to go with the Packers to get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
For me, it's the Packers too.
For me, it's either the Bucks or the Packers as well, because I just think the schedule for the Cardinals is much harder than the schedule for the Packers and the Bucks. You already laid out the Packers schedule remaining, and for the Buccaneers, you got the Bills this week. But that's really it. Then they got the Saints. They're not going to lose to them twice. They got the Panthers. Yeah, okay. The Jets, and then the Panthers again. So that's 4 wins right there, even if they lose to the Bills. So, which I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to win out. So I think the Bucks are going to end up stealing the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Who owns the tiebreaker between the Packers and the Bucks? Is it the Packers?
Ooh, good question. I don't know off the top of my head.
Because if they both win out, they're going to end up with
divisional records, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to pull
Would that
it up
be the
here
tiebreak? Because they haven't played each other.
Yeah, they haven't played each other. So what would be the NFC or the division records?
Right now, it is. It might be conference record at that point. Because right now they're tied. The Packers are ahead of them. They both have the same divisional record, but the Packers have one more win in conference than the Bucks do. The Packers are 7-2. The Bucks are 6-3. So if they both win out, the Packers will get the 1 seed.
Okay.